Welcome to another episode of Healthy Living Tips. Today I'd like to show what I have for my typical Gerson breakfast. My Gerson breakfast is very easy to make, super delicious, nutritious, good for health and healing. So my Gerson breakfast typically contains 4 components. I not always have all 4 of them, but at least have 3 items out of these 4. So what are they? First, oatmeal. That's the main staple food. Gluten-free oats. Then I always have cooked vegetable. Most of the time I have a spinach. This is a baby spinach, lightly cooked. Super delicious. Also, as alternative, I boil the beet leaves. You know, the tender beet leaves, the inner beet leaves, I put it in the juice, my Gerson green juice. But all other leaves, I consume them too, I eat them too. They are super delicious. Lightly cooked beet leaves is great. And I also use chard. Chard is very easy to cook. Once it lightly boils in the water, it tastes super delicious. It's very, very good to eat with oatmeal. And number 3 is I sometimes add some fruit, either banana, organic banana, and pears, or other seasonal fruit. My husband loves to add fruit to his oatmeal, but I most of the time just use vegetables, lightly boiled vegetables. And number 4 is the juice. You know, Gerson therapy recommend the first juice of the day is orange juice. But as an alternative, you can replace orange juice with a green juice or carrot juice. So I have orange juice once in a while, and most of the time I have a cup of green juice with my breakfast. Now let's get started. Now cook my oatmeal. Use a stainless steel pot. 1.5 cup oats. That's how much you cook depending on you eat yourself or you eat with your family member. But between me and my husband, we actually figure out 1.5 cup. I know it's quite a bit. So then I like to boil the water with the kettle because this is super fast to boil the water. And then if you put the cold water in here to boil it, it's very easy to boil over. You have to watch it. And I find this way is the easiest. The water already boiled. I just measure it. So this is 2 cups. Another 2 cups. So 4 cups of water. And you don't even have to turn on the heat. You can just let it sit 5 minutes. It will be done. But I like to turn on the heat, low heat, just to speed up the process, but also make the oatmeal more consistent and creamy. Because I use a low heat, I don't have to worry about boiling it over. I can just leave it. Now I can start working on my cooked vegetable. This is chard. When I cook chard, I don't cut it. I felt like if you cut it, it will be easy for the nutrients to leak out to the water. So I just, the whole leaves after wash, I just put it in like that. And put some beet leaves. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this for juice later on, the inner leaves. And the other one I put it in here. So now I turn on the heat. Let's cook and get started. So now I'm going to move over to start juicing. I'm preparing the oranges to make an orange juice. I'm gonna make my orange juice with a super energy juicer. One good thing about super energy juicer is that it's very versatile, multifunctional. You do not need a separate orange juice maker to make orange juice. I'm a kind of minimalist. I like to have a minimal number of appliances in my kitchen to perform maximum number of tasks. I can make my orange juice very easily with the energy juicer. So how do I prepare the orange? Cut the ends off like this. And then you slightly cut this on the side And then just use your hands. Get your hands in here, and very easy, just peel it off. One is done, and let's work on the second one. Today the orange is slightly a little small, but if it's a little medium-sized orange, typically take about 3 oranges to make a 1 cup of orange juice. But today the orange is a little bit small, so I'm gonna use 4 oranges and see how much we get. All those orange peels, I'll put it in my compost. So going back to my garden. Now, once the peel, what I do is I will cut them. Just easier to feed into the juicer. Oh, so delicious. My mouth started watering. Oh, I love to eat them. Sometimes I do eat it. Okay, now it started the juice. Now let's start making orange juice. You can see the juice start coming down. And your juice is because it's stainless steel, it's very efficient and very fast. Right after I juice this orange juice, I don't need to clean the juicer. I just go straight into juice my green juice. If you juice 6 cups of juice in a day, you probably just need to wash it at the end of the day. But if I have to juice 12 cups, I will wash at least once. Clean it, remove the gear, clean everything at least once during the day. This will make it more efficient. Yeah, it's a little over a cup. So exactly, so 4 small size orange make just a little over a cup. Let's see how much. Yeah, so it's 1 cup is still quite a bit left over. Delicious. Very, very good. A lot of days I make green juice to go with my breakfast, and I have separate video to show how to make a Gerson green juice. I'm gonna have a link down up there. Let's go check the oatmeal and the cooked vegetable. Now let's check the cooked vegetable. So this is the beet leaves and chard. Like this. I use to make a soup, so I don't throw it out. It's a vegetable broth. So what I do, instead of putting on the cutting board cut, I just use my scissors to make a smaller piece. I cut like this. Okay, now let's check the oatmeal. Nice and creamy. I like it nice and creamy and consistent. Okay, so now delicious. Okay. And then for my vegetable portion, this part I like to use to put a little bit my amazing salad dressing. I call it amazing Gerson salad dressing. Basically, it's garlic, apple cider vinegar, and flax. Pull it over a little bit. This is the broccoli green I cooked last night, and then marinated with a little bit of my amazing salad dressing. So it's like this, and put a little bit on top. Delicious. Okay, this is my banana. So banana, I just cut it into just like this. That's enough. And sometimes I'll cut a little bit pear, little squares, put in my breakfast. So that's my Gerson breakfast. Oatmeal with a little banana and cooked vegetables with a little bit of my garlic, apple cider vinegar and flax oil salad dressing, and my orange juice. Cheers. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and come back for another episode of what I have for Gerson lunch and dinner. If you're new here, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on the notification bell so you'll be able to catch all my future videos. Bye for now.